What's up guys, it's Average Ol making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to discuss something with you that might sound a little bit controversial on the face of things, but I actually genuinely believe that this might be the case, and that is, will Battlefield 6 save the Call of Duty franchise? Now I know what you're thinking, oh but Battlefield's always been a major competitor to Call of Duty, what the hell do you mean maybe it will save Call of Duty? Well, hear me out for a sec. The main reason that I fully and truly believe that we have been getting such lackluster and empty content over the past couple of years with Call of Duty is because of a pure lack of competition. Think about it, how many other AAA arcadey casual shooters are there on the market right now? Absolutely none. There is literally no direct competition to Call of Duty whatsoever. If you want that fast-paced, high-action, casual experience, then Call of Duty is the only place that you can get that right now, apart from one fact. It is no longer a casual experience. The problem we have at the moment, as I'm sure most of you are aware, is that the long hard dick of skill-based matchmaking is constantly going in dry and not even leaving us their number. It really is ruining what Call of Duty is, but they do not have to change anything because there is no risk that they'll be losing their core player base because they have nothing else to play. If they want to play a casual shooter, Call of Duty is the only one that you can choose. Yes, I know that there are a lot of shooters out there such as Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch, but obviously these are inherently different games and a much more competitive experience. Or perhaps you want to play a Battle Royale where you can play Apex, but again, that is another game that is plagued by sbmm, and currently with the recent flop of Battlefield 5 there is hardly any Battlefield to actually play at the moment with populated decent servers and in a game that is in a modern setting. So why do I think that Battlefield 6 might just save Call of Duty? Well, it's simple. All Battlefield 6 has to do to succeed is not implement strict skill-based matchmaking, give the game a modern setting, and make the game playable at launch with enough content. Now, I know that that doesn't seem like a tall ask, but given their last installment, it might just well be. But let's just say for a second that Battlefield 6 releases in the autumn, and it is completely how Battlefield should be, with a server browser so that there is no skill-based matchmaking, a decent team balancer, and set in a setting that is going to appeal to us Call of Duty fans. Now, if that happens, then a vast majority of the player base are going to swap over to Battlefield. We have seen this happen for years and years. Remember back when Battlefield 4 came out and they were competing against Call of Duty Ghosts, arguably one of the worst entries in the series. And even though Battlefield 5 launched in a buggy, unoptimized state, it is still a cult classic today, and who can honestly say that they are still playing Call of Duty Ghosts in 2021? So, when the majority of the player base swaps over to Battlefield in the autumn, then Activision are going to be left with no choice but to innovate and to change, especially when you consider that the leaks that we have been getting regarding Call of Duty in 2021 don't sound that promising. I mean, I have heard some things that are saying like Sledgehammer is going to make Advanced Warfare 2, or maybe even a spiritual successor to World War II with World War III. But the main point here is that, well, Sledgehammer's making the game. And if we can take anything as known, it is that Sledgehammer will never ever make an amazing Tier 1 Call of Duty. They just don't do it. They like to play it safe and they don't like to change too much. And to be honest, although that might sound quite good right now, it's not really going to compete with what we could potentially be getting on offer with Battlefield 5. Now what this means is that Activision's bottom line will be hurt, and as we all know, Activision love their money. There is nothing more in this world that they like than rubbing their greasy palms together and getting a big sack of money. But with Cold War's recent flop and the sales being dramatically hurt, you can only assume that the next iteration of Call of Duty will do the same, if not worse. The problem is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will have left such a sour taste in so many people's mouths, mine included. To be honest, the way I'm feeling right now, there is no way I'm going to be getting hyped for Call of Duty 2021, whereas Battlefield 6 on the other hand, I can completely see myself getting way too excited for that game. Look, I know that we shouldn't hype things up this far in advance, but all I can say is that even if Battlefield 6 released and it was Battlefield 5 reskinned, it would still be a better game and a more casual, fun experience than Black Ops Cold War is, even though Battlefield 5 had so many issues and so many problems, and they even stopped making content for it quite early on in its life cycle. Despite all of that, I would still rather play Battlefield 5 than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. The only reason that I don't post it on my channel at the moment is because I know that you guys are still wanting to see Call of Duty gameplay, but if I'm being honest, I'm really struggling not to download Battlefield 5 just so I can get some sort of casual arcade experience. Now, the other reason that I think Battlefield 6 might actually outsell Call of Duty next year is because of the variation in the gameplay. The gameplay in Battlefield is absolutely huge, with a massive sandbox that literally allows you to play the game exactly how you want it. If you think about how Call of Duty plays at the moment and how the meta works within COD, it usually comes down to using one of 3 main meta guns and holding head glitches and angles and taking about 1 kill for 1 death. This is not fun. This is not what us as a community want, and the main cause of this is skill-based matchmaking. Whereas with Battlefield have always had a very good server browser, and that means that you can choose the server that you're playing in. And when you're the one choosing the server you're playing in, there is no way that they can always be matching you with the same amount of players. And on top of that, even if somehow there was some sort of skill-based matchmaking in place, it just would not work within the Battlefield franchise the same way it does with Call of Duty. Because of the diverse playstyles that you can use within Battlefield, it means that no matter how good you are, you will always take deaths, and no matter how bad you are, you can always get easy kills. That's because you can either fly a plane, you can fly a helicopter, you can be the co-pilot in a helicopter, you can be the gunner in a helicopter, you can drive tanks, you can drive cars, you can snipe, you can run in as the infantry, you can go around destroying tanks, you can literally do whatever you want within this sandbox. And I think that alone is going to make this game so much more casual and a more fun experience than Call of Duty. Now, with all this being said, I do think that there are some absolute must-haves for Battlefield 6 to make the core COD community swap over. Number one being is some sort of challenge system. I personally think that in Battlefield 5 they did it quite well where you could unlock gold guns, but I think it needs to be fleshed out a bit more. I think that the core COD community really wants to have something tangible that they can work towards in terms of cosmetics like that. In addition to that, we need to see something that can parallel Call of Duty's gunsmith at the moment. The gunsmith is such a huge part of Call of Duty and is one of the main things that I really like about the last 2 CODs. For all its sins, Modern Warfare's gunsmith was an incredible addition, and I really liked that level of customization. The difference with Battlefield is that you will be in such big, vast, open maps that a lot of the attachments have a lot more scope to do more, and if you can get that level of depth and customization into the game, I really think that it's going to give Call of Duty a run for its money. But anyway, that's about all I wanted to say on this topic today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are brand new here, then it would be awesome if you'd subscribe. I know I don't often ask people to subscribe, but at the moment it would be great if we could start seeing those numbers climb again. Now, for those of you who have watched these videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Will you be playing Call of Duty again in the autumn of this year, or will you maybe be picking up Battlefield 6 instead? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.